A petition to build a statue of Robbie Rotten actor Stefan Karl has received tens of thousands of signatures. Dodie has introduced something pretty cool for people going to her shows alone. It's been revealed that Nash Grier supposedly auditioned for the new Spider-Man film, and of course it's the return of Dan Howard. All this, plus I'll do a one-man performance of Shrek the Musical on this week's edition of YouTuber News, the video news service from WithUnicorns.com, the only website where when you click it, it clicks you back. Our first story, a petition to build a statue of Robbie Rotten actor Stefan Karl has received over 68,000 signatures. The proposal is to build the statue in Stefan's hometown of... in his Icelandic hometown, and the target is 75,000 signatures, so there's still time for you to get involved, contribute towards that statue. The person who made the petition is hoping to send the petition to the Prime Minister of Iceland, which sounds ambitious, but Iceland has a very small population, so there is a chance that maybe he'll see it. In case you have no idea what I'm talking about, Stefan is an Icelandic actor who played a character called Robbie Rotten on the popular kids TV show Lazytown. Now, a song from that show called We Are Number One was so wacky and so silly that it just became an absolute darling of the internet. People started memeing it, people started remixing it. It's a beautiful thing. If you haven't watched it, where have you been? Go watch that song. But then things took a dark turn when Stefan was diagnosed with cancer, which unfortunately recently has become even worse. And now the internet is rallying behind him. They set up a GoFundMe. They're doing all kinds of things to support him. And this statue is just the latest thing in a long line of ways they're trying to prop up their favorite living meme. We need to make it happen. We need to make it go down in history. As always, Stefan, you are number one. We wish you well. Get well soon. You know, there's actually a statue of me that was built, yeah, after YouTuber News got off the ground. No, it's in North Korea, yeah, but it's 50 feet tall, it's made out of solid gold. Oh no, they throw things at it. Yeah, it's like a big piñata. Even hate, I'll take that over apathy, do you know what I mean? At least they care. You know, not positively, but they care. Come on, Pac-Man, come on. Our second story. Dodie is doing something pretty awesome for people who are going to her gigs alone. She set up a hashtag called #SoloDodieGig, and it's designed for people who are going to her gigs alone so that they can go on the hashtag, find other people who are going alone, and make friends. It's an awesome way for people to bond and also enjoy the magical music of Dodie Clark. What a wholesome story, but we'd expect nothing less from the Queen of Wholesome, Dodie, I'm Very Wholesome Clark. That's actually her real birth name, which is kind of insane. Lithuanian. Dodie's tour is kicking off pretty soon, and she's promised fans it'll be the regular blend of soft ukulele music and hardcore Satan-worshipping screamo. Frickin' Tetris. Our third story. Nash Grier supposedly auditioned for Spider-Man Homecoming. Alrighty then. According to an actor by the name of T.O. Haim, he spotted Nash Grier in the audition room when they were casting the role of Peter Parker, aka the Dark Knight himself, the Spider-Man. Now, Nash isn't necessarily known for his acting abilities. He's mostly known for his he got very blue eyes, and he said that homophobic slur that time. But also his eyes are real blue. So it's maybe not that surprising that he didn't get this professional acting job, but you got to admire him for trying to broaden his horizons. Nash, fwip, we salute you. But not really. Yeah, I also auditioned for Spider-Man. I was going for the role of MJ. They gave it to Zendaya. It's all politics these days. Like, she knows the producer. Yeah. And they were all like, oh, you're not a girl. I was like, oh, excuse me, thinking inside your box. I'm outside of the box, yeah. Come on. Frickin' Sudoku. Well, those are our three stories. And you know what that means? It's time for Dan Howcrotch. No! Stop, cease! No! Stop it! It's a family show. We're not doing Dan Howcrotch. Why do we even have a pre-prepared graphic for that? Dan How Watch. And what's Dan been up to this week? I have to say, unfortunately, we've been keeping tabs on him, my spies around town. Pretty boring week for Dan this week. Yeah, he was on a train, he's just sort of traveling along the train, and there was this group of like ninjas, and they were like trying to like hijack the train, and he sort of like, well, he did some cool karate, and he kind of knocked them all out. I guess it was sort of badass. It was a pretty dry week, to be honest. I'm sorry. Maybe next week will be more interesting. But this has been Dan How Watch. Come on! Oh, wait a minute, this isn't even turned on. Well, those are our stories for the day, but I have to say... What is this? This is Diet Ram's blood. I specifically asked for full fat ram's blood. A quick reminder that today's episode was brought to you by the brand new We the Unicorns book, World of YouTube. Please place it into my hand now. Thank you. This is a brand new book available at Asda in the UK. It's got all kinds of quizzes, articles, everything you could ever want, and it's available now. I'm Benedict Townsend. This has been YouTuber News, which airs every Friday on the We the Unicorns YouTube channel, Facebook page, Twitter page, all the pages. Make sure to smash that like button and like that smash mouth button. And of course, remember the quickest way to get the show is to hit subscribe. That means you get the show delivered to you straight away. It airs on YouTube first. And if you're subscribed, it means you're more likely to get that precious first comment. Like last week's first comment from someone called Cupcakes001 who said, "Hell yeah! Cupcakes? I agree." Have a great weekend, guys. I hope you have a really good time. I hope you find a lucky penny on the street and you pick it up and you make a wish. And you wish for something cool like a new camera or a new iPhone. I personally would wish for world peace, but that's the difference between you and me. I'll see you next week.